Hello there, friends. I hope you're doing well today. If you're watching this video, chances are you've reached a stage in life where every moment feels precious, and that's exactly how it should be. But have you ever felt like something is just off? Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or you're noticing little changes in your health that worry you. Don't worry, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies go through natural transitions, but sometimes certain silent killers can sneak up on us without us even realizing it. Today, I want to talk about 4 silent killers after 75, issues that many seniors face but often overlook because they don't cause immediate symptoms. These silent killers can quietly affect your quality of life if left unchecked. The good news is, once you know what to look for, you can take action to spot them early and stop them in their tracks. So let's dive right in. First up is high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. It's often called this silent killer because it rarely causes noticeable symptoms until it leads to more serious problems like heart attacks or strokes. But here's the thing, high blood pressure doesn't have to be a silent threat. With a bit of awareness and some simple steps, you can keep it under control. Imagine this scenario. You wake up one morning feeling perfectly fine, but later in the day, you experience a sudden headache or feel dizzy. While these could be harmless, they might also be early warning signs of high blood pressure. Many people over 75 live with hypertension without knowing it, which is why regular checkups are so important. According to the American Heart Association, nearly half of all adults in the U.S. have high blood pressure. That's a staggering number, but the good news is it's highly manageable. Here are 5 steps to manage your blood pressure. 1. Monitor your blood pressure regularly. One of the simplest ways to stay on top of your blood pressure is to check it regularly. Most pharmacies have free blood pressure monitors, or you can invest in a home monitor. Aim to check your blood pressure at least once a month and write down the readings so you can track any trends. If you notice consistent spikes, it's time to talk to your doctor. 2. Watch your diet. What you eat plays a huge role in managing blood pressure. Focus on foods that are low in sodium and rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Think fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and low-fat dairy. Avoid processed foods, salty snacks, and sugary drinks. They can send your blood pressure soaring. 3. Stay active. Regular physical activity is a game changer when it comes to keeping your blood pressure in check. Even moderate exercise, like walking for 30 minutes most days of the week, can make a big difference. If you're not sure where to start, consult with your healthcare provider to create an exercise plan that's safe for you. 4. Manage stress. Stress is a major contributor to high blood pressure. Find healthy ways to unwind, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply spending time with loved ones. Remember, laughter is great medicine too. Watching a funny movie or sharing a joke with friends can do wonders for your stress levels. 5. Limit alcohol and quit smoking. If you drink alcohol, do so in moderation. For women, that means no more than 1 drink per day, and for men, no more than 2. And if you smoke, now is the perfect time to quit. Smoking raises your blood pressure and damages your arteries, making it harder for your heart to function properly. By taking these small steps, you can significantly reduce your risk of complications from high blood pressure. It's all about being proactive and staying informed. Next up is osteoporosis, another silent killer that affects millions of seniors, especially women. Osteoporosis weakens your bones, making them more prone to fractures, even for minor falls. The scary part is that you might not realize you have it until you break a bone. But again, knowledge is power. With the right strategies, you can protect your bones and maintain your independence. Here's a relatable example. Have you ever noticed someone who seems to shrink over time? That's often a sign of osteoporosis. As bones lose density, they become weaker and shorter, leading to a loss of height. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to strengthen your bones and prevent this from happening to you. Get enough calcium and vitamin D. Calcium is essential for building strong bones, and vitamin D helps your body absorb it. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are great sources of calcium. But if you're lactose intolerant, consider fortified plant-based milks or supplements. For vitamin D, spend a few minutes outdoors each day, with sunscreen, of course, or take a supplement if needed. Weight-bearing exercises. Activities that force your body to work against gravity, like walking, dancing, or weightlifting, are fantastic for building bone density. These exercises stimulate your bones to grow stronger. If you're new to exercise, start slowly and gradually increase the intensity. Always consult with your doctor before starting any new workout routine. Avoid excessive alcohol and caffeine. Both alcohol and caffeine can interfere with calcium absorption, so it's best to enjoy them in moderation. Limit yourself to 1 alcoholic beverage per day and keep your caffeine intake to a reasonable level. Opt for herbal teas or water instead of coffee or soda whenever possible. Quit smoking. Smoking accelerates bone loss and increases your risk of fractures. If you're still smoking, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your bones and your overall health. Regular bone density tests. Starting around age 65, it's a good idea to get regular bone density tests. These painless scans measure the strength of your bones and help your doctor determine if you need additional treatment, such as medication to slow bone loss. Remember, osteoporosis isn't inevitable. By focusing on nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle changes, you can keep your bones strong and healthy well into your golden years. We've just covered high blood pressure and osteoporosis. 2 silent killers that can affect your health after 75 if left unchecked. Now, let's move on to the next 2 critical issues: diabetes and chronic inflammation. These are conditions that often fly under the radar, but they can have a profound impact on your well-being. By understanding what to look for and how to manage them, you'll be better equipped to enjoy life to the fullest. Let's talk about diabetes, a condition that affects how your body processes sugar, glucose, which is your main source of energy. There are 2 main types of diabetes. Type 1, which is usually diagnosed earlier in life, and Type 2, which becomes more common as we age. For many seniors, Type 2 diabetes is the bigger concern because it develops gradually and often without obvious symptoms, at least at first. Here's something to think about. Have you ever felt unusually tired, even after a full night's sleep? Or maybe you've noticed that cuts or bruises take longer to heal than they used to. These could be subtle signs of diabetes. The problem with diabetes is that it doesn't just affect your blood sugar levels. Over time, it can damage your heart, kidneys, eyes, and nerves. But here's the good news. It's entirely possible to prevent or manage diabetes with some simple lifestyle changes. Know your numbers. One of the first steps in managing diabetes is knowing your blood sugar levels. If you haven't had your blood sugar tested recently, ask your doctor about it during your next checkup. They might recommend a fasting blood sugar test or an A1C test, which measures your average blood sugar over the past few months. Early detection is key to preventing complications. Eat smart. Nutrition plays a huge role in managing diabetes. Focus on foods that help stabilize your blood sugar, like non-starchy vegetables. Think spinach, broccoli, and peppers. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, and beans, and healthy fats such as avocados and nuts. Avoid sugary drinks, processed snacks, and refined carbs, which can cause your blood sugar to spike. Portion control is also important. Eating smaller meals throughout the day can help keep your levels steady. Stay active. Physical activity is one of the best ways to keep diabetes in check. Exercise helps your muscles use glucose for energy, lowering your blood sugar levels. Even light activities like gardening, swimming, or Tai Chi can make a big difference. Just aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. That's about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Monitor your feet. Diabetes can reduce blood flow to your feet and damage the nerves, making it harder to feel injuries. That's why foot care is so important. Check your feet daily for cuts, blisters, or redness, and keep them clean and moisturized. If you notice anything unusual, don't hesitate to see a podiatrist or your doctor. And finally, manage stress and sleep well. Chronic stress and poor sleep can wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to keep stress in check. And aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. If you're having trouble sleeping, talk to your doctor. They can help identify underlying issues and suggest solutions. By staying vigilant and making these small adjustments, you can keep diabetes from taking hold or manage it effectively if you've already been diagnosed. Remember, it's never too late to take charge of your health. Now let's shift gears and talk about chronic inflammation. You might be wondering, what exactly is inflammation? Well, in simple terms, inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection. It's meant to protect you by sending white blood cells to the affected area to heal and repair. But when inflammation becomes chronic, meaning it sticks around long term, it can actually harm your body instead of helping it. Chronic inflammation has been linked to a host of serious conditions, including heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. The tricky part is that it often doesn't cause noticeable symptoms until it's already done damage. So how do you spot it and stop it? Let's break it down. Watch for subtle signs. While chronic inflammation doesn't always announce itself loudly, there are some subtle clues to look out for. Fatigue, persistent aches and pains, digestive issues, and frequent infections can all be signs that your body is dealing with low-grade inflammation. If you notice any of these symptoms, mention them to your doctor. They can run tests to determine if inflammation is the culprit. Focus on anti-inflammatory foods. What you eat can either fuel inflammation or fight it. Foods like fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, leafy greens, berries, nuts, and olive oil are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. On the flip side, processed meats, fried foods, and sugary treats can promote inflammation. Try swapping out inflammatory foods for healthier options. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. Maintain a healthy weight. Carrying extra weight, especially around your belly, can increase inflammation in your body. Losing even a small amount of weight can make a big difference. Combine a balanced diet with regular physical activity to shed those extra pounds and reduce inflammation. Get enough sleep. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you feeling groggy, it can also trigger inflammation. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine that helps you wind down, like reading a book or listening to calming music. If you're struggling with insomnia or sleep apnea, seek help from your doctor. Move your body. Regular exercise isn't just great for your muscles and bones, it also helps reduce inflammation. Activities like walking, cycling, or swimming can improve circulation and lower inflammatory markers in your body. Plus, exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that boost your mood and energy levels. Practice gratitude and positivity. Believe it or not, your mindset can influence inflammation. Studies have shown that chronic stress and negative emotions can increase inflammatory markers in your body. Practicing gratitude, staying connected with loved ones, and focusing on the positives in life can help counteract this effect. Start a gratitude journal or spend a few minutes each day reflecting on what you're thankful for. It's a small habit with big benefits. We've now covered 4 silent killers: high blood pressure, osteoporosis, diabetes, and chronic inflammation, and explore practical ways to spot and stop them. In this final part of the video, let's wrap things up by summarizing the key points and talking about how small changes can lead to big improvements in your health. We'll also touch on the importance of staying proactive and connected as you navigate these golden years. Before we dive into our final thoughts, let's quickly recap what we've learned so far in a way that feels natural. High blood pressure can quietly damage your heart and arteries if left unchecked, but regular monitoring, smart food choices, and staying active can keep it under control. Osteoporosis weakens your bones, but with calcium-rich foods, weight-bearing exercises, and bone density tests, you can protect your skeleton and maintain your independence. Diabetes sneaks up on many seniors, but by knowing your numbers, eating smart, and managing stress, you can prevent or manage this condition effectively. And chronic inflammation, though invisible, can wreak havoc on your body, but an anti-inflammatory diet, good sleep, and a positive mindset can help you fight back. Now that we've explored these 4 silent killers, let's talk about how all of this fits into your life and why small, consistent changes are the secret to living well after 75. The power of small changes. One of the most important things I want you to take away from this video is that you don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. In fact, trying to do too much at once can feel overwhelming and lead to burnout. Instead, focus on making 1 or 2 small changes at a time. For example, maybe you start by swapping out sugary snacks for fresh fruit or taking a 10-minute walk around the block each day. These little adjustments add up over time and create a ripple effect that benefits every area of your health. Think about it this way. If you were planting a garden, you wouldn't expect flowers to bloom the very next day, right? You'd water the seeds, give them sunlight, and nurture them patiently. The same goes for your health. Every healthy choice you make is like planting a seed. It may not show results immediately, but with time and care, it will grow into something beautiful. And remember, it's never too late to start. Studies have shown that adopting healthier habits, even later in life, can significantly improve your quality of life and reduce your risk of chronic diseases. As Dr. Andrew Weil, a renowned integrative medicine expert, once said, "Aging is inevitable, but how we age is not. Break time equals 0. 5S//. That's such a powerful reminder that we have more control than we might think. Staying proactive and connected. Another key piece of the puzzle is staying proactive about your health. Don't wait for symptoms to appear before taking action. Regular checkups with your doctor are essential. They can catch potential problems early when they're easier to treat. And don't be afraid to ask questions or advocate for yourself during appointments. You know your body better than anyone else, so trust your instincts if something feels off. Equally important is staying connected with others. Loneliness and isolation can take a toll on both your physical and mental health. Make it a priority to nurture relationships with family, friends, or community groups. Whether it's joining a book club, volunteering, or simply calling a loved one for a chat, staying socially engaged helps boost your mood and overall well-being. I also encourage you to lean on your support system when you need help. There's no shame in asking for assistance, whether it's with meal prep, exercise, or managing medications. Surrounding yourself with people who care about you makes the journey easier and more enjoyable. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with a heartfelt message. Aging is a gift, a chance to savor the wisdom, resilience, and joy that come with a life well lived. Yes, there are challenges along the way, but there are also countless opportunities to thrive. By staying informed, making mindful choices, and embracing the beauty of this stage of life, you can continue to live vibrantly and meaningfully. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Millions of seniors just like you are navigating similar paths, and together, we can inspire each other to keep moving forward. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're tackling these silent killers or what strategies have worked for you. Your story might just encourage someone else who's watching. And while you're here, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll never miss out on more tips, stories, and resources designed to help you live your best life at any age. Together, we can build a community of strength, positivity, and shared knowledge. Here's to living your best life at 75, 85, 95, and beyond. You've earned this time, and you deserve to enjoy it fully. So go ahead, plant those seeds of health and happiness today. Water them with kindness, patience, and determination. And watch as they blossom into a life filled with energy, connection, and purpose. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm so grateful to be part of your journey, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Until then, take care of yourself, stay curious, and keep shining. Take care, my friend. You're amazing.